All right, Ben. So we did a Bible study
Yeah.
for some verses.
Yep.
You don't know what this is about.
No, I don't know anything. You just said we're going to do a Bible study to see if, like, what is it you said? Like, do the, you look for something in the Bible instead of
Exegesis. Right?
exegesis instead of insogesis.
Eisegesis.
Isogesis.
So exegesis is when we look at the Bible verses and we look at the context around them, and we try to find the meaning from just what's inside and around the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And eisegesis would be trying to find something, having an idea in your head, and then trying to find verses or things that would match it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we read Genesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that verse about? Do you remember?
Genesis, what was the verse?
Enmity. I'll
No.
put enmity.
Oh yeah, I'll put enmity between your offspring and her offspring. He's talking to Satan, and he's saying, I'll put enmity between your offspring and her offspring, which is Eve, and he shall bruise your head, which we think is Jesus, and you shall bruise his heel, which is Satan.
Yep. So yeah, we have probably a prophecy of Jesus in there. We have Eve, and we have the snake, and we didn't find anything else in there. Remember the Proverbs one?
Proverbs. Can you read me like the first verse or something?
I think it was about women.
Oh yes. Woman.
It was
like charm is deceitful, and beauty is also deceitful, and
it was like blessed is a woman or praised a woman.
yeah. Charm is deceitful, beauty is deceitful, praise is a woman who fears the Lord.
Yeah, so praised is a woman who fears the Lord. So that
Any woman
who fears the Lord. Okay. So yeah, just any woman there. Then we did Matthew. The prophets.
The prophet.
You'll know them by their fruit.
It was talking about
Matthew 7:15 or 7:16.
7:16. It was talking about the false prophets, and you know them by the fruits of their works, we think, and you know the prophets that are real by the fruits of their works too.
Okay.
I think.
Yep. So those are probably about prophets or maybe teachers, but it's not explicitly about teachers. That's maybe me reading into it. Let's see. What did we do? We did Hebrews. Early Hebrews about the manna, or it was about the temple.
The temple, and so
This
it was talking about the behind the second curtain. What's the verse, Dad?
Hebrews 9:4.
Okay, so it was talking about behind the second curtain and how there was like the
Holy of Holies with the
staff of
the ark was in there, and inside the ark was
bread.
there was the jar of manna, the staff that bloomed from Aaron, and the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, the stones or whatever.
And then we had a connected verse, supposedly, John 6:41.
What do you mean connected? It was
it was about Jesus and
the manna.
The manna. Yep.
Well, it wasn't really connected. What was it, Dad? The Among Us.
Jesus, he mentioned the manna.
Yeah, and when he was talking to the 5,000, I think before they got fed,
Right.
he was talking about the prophets were talking to him about how shall we know that you can do miracles or something.
Yeah, like how do we know that we can follow you or whatever?
And then like he referred to when they were lost in the wilderness, or the desert.
Yeah, back in Exodus, and then
Yeah.
God provided them manna,
Yeah.
right?
Magic man. And those two verses are not connected because
Well, they were a little, because Jesus refers to himself as being the bread or the manna that came down from heaven that the Father sent. And then there's the jar of manna in the Hebrews text, and then the greater context, I think, of the Hebrews text is that Jesus is the high priest that goes in to the Holy of Holies. So there's kind of a connection of like Jesus
But
being the bread
it's
and
like-
Jesus being the high priest.
it's like them just referring to the same thing, though. It's not really, I don't think it's connected.
Yeah, it's not super connected, other than like Jesus connection, I guess.
I guess, yeah. But, what's the next one?
Let's see. Then we went to. We can do Revelation. The woman in heaven.
Oh, yeah, that one was weird. So, I don't even know.
It was too weird.
It's like, I'm thinking, at the start, I was thinking that it was Mary giving birth to Jesus because they said, like, they, like, pulled him up to heaven or something to sit in the throne. But then after reading into it, like, then she goes and hides in the forest for, like, 1,260 days. And then, like, she's on Earth. And then Satan gets cast down to Earth, which, like...
So they're both in heaven, and we're not even sure if it's the sky heaven or the realm heaven, because there's like stars, moon, and sky. But the previous version has like God's temple in heaven, like a few verses earlier.
But, like,
And then like
how-
the woman's giving birth in heaven, and then she runs into the
it's
wilderness.
a sign. It's a sign.
Right, there's a sign. She runs into the wilderness, and the dragon gets cast down.
Which is like Satan.
But then
getting
she's
cast down.
yeah, that one's explicit that Satan's getting cast down. But like the sign of the woman is in the heavens, giving birth in the heaven. But then the woman is on earth, and she flees into the wilderness, and the wilderness is both in heaven and on earth. It's really weird, really symbolic. We kind of didn't know what to do with this.
I mean,
We
I
weren't
have a
sure-
few theories, but like, there's nothing good.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically thinking Jesus.
Well,
The
it's
devil-
explicitly told that Jesus is the boy getting born, and it's also explicitly told that the dragon is Satan. Getting
Yes,
done.
but we don't. We think it could be Mary that is the woman, but it could be Eve too, because this is a good reflection of like the first Genesis passage of the snake and the dragon and the woman being Eve and Mary, and
Wait, and they hide it
and
off in the
the
word?
offspring and the offspring. And then after that, the woman's further offspring is getting attacked by the dragon. So, but it was super symbolic, and we're not super
know.
duper sure.
Well,
Like, it's not explained that well because it's it's prophetic language. So,
yeah, I don't even know.
and then we had all the Luke stuff, which talked about Luke 28 talked about
The cloud. Was it the cloud?
oh, we forgot about that one. Oh, the cloud of witnesses was Hebrew 12:1. Let's go to that one.
Hebrew 12:1. That one was also a weird one. The cloud of witnesses. In the verse, they were talking about the hall of prophets, and
So they talked about Adam and Abel and Noah and Moses, and then they mentioned that there was a lot more prophets to talk about, And then they said, since you're in such a cloud of witnesses, then you should like follow their footsteps and be faithful and whatever.
I think the cloud of witnesses means the witnesses to the previous prophets, and seeing them, you should be like them.
So, you saying the cloud of witness, we talked about this, and we think maybe from the context that it's not like a cloud of their spirits surrounding you at all times, right? It's not their ghosts like in a cloud around you. It's all of their stories, all of their testimonies.
Yeah.
A cloud, a bunch of stories from their witnesses, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we thought that meant. And then we had Luke, early Luke, which was a greeting from Gabriel, Hail Mary, full of grace. And yeah, that was there. She's blessed among women. That was there.
And blessed, what's the definition of blessed that we looked up?
We looked up grace.
Oh, grace. In the Bible dictionary or whatever?
Yeah. We found like Romans 4, and it says that grace is not something you work for, because if you try to work for your salvation, you're trying to work your way out of a debt. Rather, grace is not something you work for, but it's something that you receive from faith. So it's like grace is undeserved gift from God, based off of you having faith in what Jesus did. So
can you tell me what the argument is now?
what this is all about?
Yeah.
So yeah, I kept asking, does he know what any of these verses are connected to?
They're not connected. There's no way.
Gotcha. So you don't think they're connected at all?
No.
You don't see any connection point between all of these
Not
verses?
at all. I mean, there's like connection between one or two verses. Like, there's individual connectedness, but not like all of them pointing to one thing.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted an unbiased exegesis of these verses, and I'm going to send it out. So, thanks.